guys, it's Christina, and today for Film Review Friday I'm going to be talking about the movie Bird Box, and I'm already tripping over my words. By the way, this movie is, obviously, it's been extremely popular since December when it came out, and, you know, there was that huge influx of Bird Box challenges going around YouTube. Luckily, those have all kind of died down by now, but there are some informative videos done by visually impaired and blind YouTubers regarding the Bird Box challenge, so I'm going to go ahead and link those below. And I also want to give credit to one of my subscribers. I believe his name is Andy ASMR. I hope I'm getting that correct. I'm going to go ahead and link his channel below, because he's one of the many people that suggested that I do a film review on Bird Box. And this review is going to have spoilers, so hopefully you've already seen the movie. If not, I would suggest you go watch it or read the book or a recap of the movie and then come back and see what my thoughts are on it. So this movie starts off pretty simply enough, and yes, I do have my semi-enlarged notes here on my phone to kind of read off. And the movie starts off fairly simply enough. It's basically, the whole premise of it is this mom, Mallory, and her two kids, and they're trying to get away from these evil supernatural forces that if any of them look at these monsters, or whatever you want to call them, the people that look at them, they end up committing suicide. So obviously she's trying to keep the kids from looking at these monsters. She's trying to get them to safety herself. They get into this boat, and they're rowing across this huge river and waterfall and everything, and we're going through the forest trying to get to safety. And the thing that I actually, silly me, I didn't even realize until about halfway through the movie that there are several time jumps. It jumps back and forth in time. Even though I had the audio description on when I was watching this movie, I had no clue. I was apparently not paying enough attention to know that the movie jumps back and forth in time. And so, you know, fairly quickly in the movie, I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, where the heck are the two kids? You know, and then later I realized, oh, this jumps back and forth 5 years. So, huge difference. So yeah, I'd say the majority of this movie is kind of an ensemble cast. I honestly didn't learn the names of most of these characters. And my whole issue with the jumping back and forth in time for this movie is that it kind of ruins the surprise of you know, how should I say this? It kind of ruins the surprise of, like, who's gonna live and who might not, you know, survive these monsters. So my whole issue with the time jump, other than the fact that it kind of ruins the surprise, is, you know, it kind of leaves more questions than answers. It makes me wonder, you know, how exactly are these characters surviving, you know, 5 more years, you know, if they have to be leery of going outside and avoiding the monsters. As far as what I did like about this movie, I did really like the chemistry between, the relationship between Mallory and Tom. I thought they made a really good couple, and I thought that the chemistry between the two of them and the kids was really great. I wish the movie kind of would have focused a bit more on that, especially at the beginning, because I think it kind of would have helped me feel for them as the movie progressed. So I have to say, I was extremely impressed with Sandra Bullock in this movie. I mean, there were times where I thought her character was a bit too aggressive toward the kids, but I mean, I know that her motivation for all of it was, you know, to keep them safe, to get them to safety so that they would survive even if something happened to her. And, you know, I really, you know, I was watching the movie, and it really reminded me of the first acting class I took when I was learning the Ivana Chebek technique, which is all about winning. And one more thing I will say is that the movie did leave me with some questions at the end. And if, you know, like I said, if you've seen the movie, then, you know, the whole thing about them finally finding this safe space, you know, like I didn't understand exactly, like, you know, how far exactly did they have to go to avoid, you know, these these monsters, you know, are they like completely, you know, are the monsters like completely incapable of going past a certain point? Alright, well, let me know what y'all thought of this movie, if y'all have seen it, or if y'all have read the book. Let me know which one you liked better. Please subscribe and like this video if you'd like to see more film reviews from me. I will have 2 more coming up. I have one of them planned, and then the other one for the 4th movie I'm still kind of debating. I'm kind of looking at my list and considering what I'm going to do. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell, hit the like, thumbs up button, and comment, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.